What is up, my pizzas? If you didn't know, I was running back and forth around the microphone to make that happen. Hey, what is up, everybody? Cory, Vincent here with the video game Bang. You're wondering, why do I have so much energy? It's because I'm joined by the real David Webb. What is up?
What is going on, everybody? I thought it was the wine in your Gamer Subs cup. Is that not it?
Why are you just bust the guy out?
Wine is a downer.
You know what?
Apparently it's not.
No, well, I did mix Gamer Subs with the wine.
There it is.
So,
that's a winning combination.
I'm
like
feeling
Loco.
I'm feeling a lot right now.
I want to know.
Neutralize.
For the podcast listeners, I want to know if when they play that part out, if it's going to be going from one headphone to the other headphone.
You know what? I'm going to do it won't by the nature of how I have things mixed. I'll tell you that. But I'm going to go through after
make it happen.
And I'm going to
separate it.
I'm going to separate it out into two tracks and pan left and right. And then when you're hearing this now, just know that it wasn't done originally, that I did it just for you. Speaking of doing it just for you, Madison, what is up?
Not much. What's up with you?
You're being so quiet. I checked your microphone and you were loud, but now did you get nervous?
No,
pulled back.
I did not. I did not. I did not.
I did not.
Here. I did not.
Okay, there she
not.
is. How have you been?
I've been. I honestly haven't been that great. I'm gonna be real honest.
Oh,
I've been pretty ill.
But not in the good way, like the bad.
Not in a good way, in a bad way.
Well, you look fantastic.
I'm doing better today than I have been in about like a week and a half.
Well, we're here to put a smile on your face. We're here to put a smile on the face of the listeners because we all go through this stuff. My mom.
I'm back on Saturday night.
You're back on Saturday nights, late night with Madison.
Oh boy.
And we had to have him back because he, you know, when you give someone an inch and they take a mile. We had him on the show, and the first thing the man talks about is very personal, but he talked about getting snipped.
It hit close to home.
It hit really close to home.
It was close to home.
How are you recovering? Marcus?
Well, I'm doing okay. I'm surviving.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You feel any different?
I mean, at the beginning, not so much anymore.
All right. How's the kid? Kid's been around longer, healthy, happy?
Yep, healthy, happy. Plenty of diapers to change now.
So what's going on with the older one? Is he reacting? Does he realize what's going on yet?
Yeah, he does. He thinks it's like, I mean, he tries to help out, do what he can. Definitely loves the other one, but he wants his attention too. So.
Are you teaching him how to play video games?
Not yet. I mean, he sort of watches me, but he gets bored and then leaves. He'd rather watch
Ninja.
No. He'd rather watch Moana sing. I mean, so.
What's your strategy when it's going to come to teaching him video games? Are you going to take him to the beginning? Are you going to let him play what's modern? Are you going to filter what they play? Have him play kid games?
I mean, probably slowly introduce him, but he's going to be probably watching some of the stuff I play. So.
How old is he?
2.
All right.
2.
That's about the time we got ours started on Mario Kart.
All right. So is this a competition here? You want to have like toddler esports?
Mine's already
Toddler
winning.
esports.
Mine's already winning.
Hey, I'll give him a day. He's a quick learner.
All right. We should do this.
Marcus is like, okay, well, my kid's playing PubG,
I will
so
yeah, he's playing PubG. We're getting chicken dinners.
we're jumping into duos.
No. They're toddlers. We need to start them on Mario Kart.
But he needs to eat. And the only way to get him to eat is chicken dinners.
Boom. There it is.
Unfortunately, PubG, man.
You know how there's those parents who like swear their kid's going to be like a fucking baseball or prodigy of something, so they push them into that? That's how I'm going to be with esports.
Oh, yeah. That's our generation.
Yeah.
That's how
Beat him
we're
down.
going to be.
And he's probably not going to end up liking it.
Doesn't matter as long as he's good.
I hate video games,
You
Dad.
think LeBron likes to play basketball?
Probably likes to act.
He was
probably likes to act better.
No, he doesn't.
That's why he's, almost 40? Or he is 40?
He's making money. He was genetically engineered to play
not
basketball.
Not just making money, but he's doing it for the wins, for the championships. I mean, this guy does it day in and day out.
You don't think if he can be a writer or something, he would do that?
Or an actor?
Or a Twitch streamer?
No. I mean, probably that's his venture afterwards. Maybe an actor or something.
No, he's going to be Space Jam. You guys see that yet?
He is going to be Space Jam.
Yeah.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's going to be.
There you go.
Good stuff.
I don't even think we talked about it on the show. How do you feel about LeBron? I love it. I think it's great.
I've seen him in other stuff. I think it's going to be good. I can't picture anybody else playing. I'm not gonna see Steph Curry go up there, and I don't see that.
I'm undecided. We'll see what happens.
Madison, what do you remember of the Space Jams? What do you think of LeBron filling in for MJ?
Well, I'm not that familiar with LeBron.
He plays basketball.
He's the greatest of all time.
Greatest basketball
I
player of
know
all
he
time?
does basketball,
Well, he's one.
and that's
I would
about
actually say
all I
he's
know
one of the
about him.
greatest. He's not the greatest.
I think he has like a school for kids too, or something, right? I don't know.
That's a random tidbit to know about
But
him.
I thought that was wasn't that.
I think he
Wasn't it-
forged his
Doesn't he have a
2013 taxes.
Doesn't he have a school?
But I think there was a problem with the school. It was like built for ants.
Yeah, it was a small school. It was built for ants. I think it's good. I don't see any other player worthy of taking, even attempting to take MJ's role. I hope there's a cameo from Michael Jordan.
That's
want,
that
like,
actually could happen.
Hands off from one to another, or is
Yeah.
it completely remake? Is it like a
This better be a squeakquel.
like kind
Yeah.
kind of a sequel, kind of not a sequel,
I
like
don't-
the same way
Do you think it's
Jumanji?
gonna be a sequel?
If it's like a reboot and like they ignore the canon that happened before, I'll be
Yeah.
pissed off.
I think it should
When
be
they like
this.
slip into
I
the
don't really
golf
remember
hole.
Space Jam at all.
Really?
What?
Michael Jordan is
Looney
secret stuff?
Tunes,
I remember
Bugs Bunny.
the female rabbit that wore a purple jersey.
Oh, who doesn't remember the?
Oh,
film?
who doesn't?
Who
remember?
doesn't?
Yeah. Oh, boys.
What a looker!
Oh, boys.
I remember I was
That's
8 years old. Or
Yeah.
I don't know how.
that's how hentai started.
Corey was drawing it up.
Yeah.
You mean
Corey's like,
furries?
this is gonna be something someday.
Intentionally. That was the first character I remember seeing. Like,
That's how
Lola.
furries started.
That in-
Lola.
yeah.
Lola Bunny.
Lola Rabbit.
Well, because who
Or
was the
Lola
one?
Rabbit?
Yeah,
Who was the
pretty sure.
Okay, yeah.
who was the red one? The red woman from
Oh.
Red Women.
from the
Who
the
Framed
rabbit.
Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, Who Freed Roger Rabbit? Remember his?
Yeah.
Oh, the
It was
yeah,
the cartoon chick.
I don't
I
know.
know who you're talking about.
That was the first time I was like, "Ooh, cartoons
Jessica
can be
Rabbit.
sexy." You know what I'm talking
No,
about?
yeah,
Jessica
you're right.
Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit. Yeah, you're right.
Jessica Rabbit.
And wait, what was her? Lola.
She was Roger
Lola.
Rabbit's
Lola
wife.
Rabbit.
Wasn't
actually.
Space Jam.
Lola Rabbit was Space Jam.
Okay.
Jessica Rabbit was
That was a
Roger
really confusing
Rabbit's.
thing because it was
Yeah.
a rabbit.
So everybody with Rabbit, Corey's hitting on. He's like, dang.
No one can
Lola
even...
Rabbit must be Jessica and Roger Rabbit's.
Oh my God!
snap!
She's on to something.
It's canon. Canon now.
Yeah.
Double timing.
Dang.
No, he wasn't double
No,
timing
that's
'cause
his- that's their daughter.
That's their daughter.
That's their daughter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they were husband and wife, Jessica
It
and
makes
Roger
so
Rabbit.
much sense.
Gotcha.
I think we just
We just cracked this case wide open.
The show is brought to you by many great sponsors, and the one flip that hat around, David.
Oh, let's flip it
Look
around.
at that. Boom. Mainframe
Boom.
USA. Insane in the mainframe. We love them. They have really cool street gear. I hear they're bringing back them glasses, man.
Ooh.
And if you want to get those glasses, you got to tweet them. Maybe we need to get social media engaged here. So
You know what? I'm really excited for them to come out with
what
joggers.
are they going to do that?
I don't know,
Joggers?
but
Oh.
I hope they do, and they do listen to the show. So just an earbig bug.
I know. Yeah.
You want to see joggers on that line. They're so comfy,
Oh.
so clean.
They hug your leg. Now I know why women wear those
Leggings?
Leggings.
Yeah, they're
Oh.
they're male
They're
leggings.
man leggings.
Wait, what are?
Joggers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Also, we're brought to you by Oblivion Comics and Coffee, Sacramento's #1 spot for comics and coffee. Pocket Asian actually stopped.
Yeah,
I saw
went and
that.
checked them out.
Yeah, I was on his Instagram feed, and because he owns us, so we have to keep track of what he's doing. He was actually at Oblivion Comics and Coffee, and told him VGB sent him. So thank you for that.
He got the SF Shocktail
Yeah, good choice.
and CMYK Toast.
Yeah, if you guys are in Sacramento ever, just visiting, stopping through, it is a must-see location.
They have avocado toast too.
Ooh. And
Everything.
Super
what
good
about that
avocado
VGB
toast.
toast?
You got we'll
I
get
hate
some VGB
avocados,
toast.
but everybody else
gotta get
loves
the whole
them,
buffet.
so-
We had a bang toast.
Yeah,
They had to take it off the menu.
Why?
did they?
Killed too many people.
Yeah.
People
It was
couldn't
so
handle
good.
It was so
that
shockingly
everybody
good.
got it.
it. They put so much on it though. Like,
You know what?
It represented the show perfectly.
You joke, you joke about it killing people, but it might have given some people diabetes.
Yeah. No, I'm convinced.
That's how I got diabetes.
That's how you got it. What are you're wearing a medal right now? Why
I am
did you
wearing
wear
a medal.
What is that for?
It's my new bling. From the I just
Were
ran
you-
the.
He's a
Were
new
you
rapper.
just in a race today or something?
I was in a race for a Spartan race. I ran the super. It was exhausting.
So is this
Dang.
something you trained for, or why did you do this?
Well,
why would you do this to yourself?
Well, I tried training for it, and then I had surgeries, and then I had to stop training, and I was healed barely in time to even run it. So I did what I could.
All
I
right.
finished. I mean, it was fun, exhausting. It was a mental challenge. It was beating me down the entire time.
So you would say you were mentally challenged throughout the course of this race?
Sure, if you want to put it that way.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I love being mentally challenged. That's why I do puzzles. What's next for you? Are you going to continue into this? Or you...
Next year we're me and my buddy Nate probably gonna run the trifecta. It's all three of them.
Okay.
It's the sprint, super, and beast.
But you're a nerd, man.
I am a nerd.
You're not supposed to be running and doing activities.
I multitask.
All right.
Multitask.
I was gonna say that I'll
You
join
can
you.
Pokemon Go and run. I mean,
And that's about where my exercise begin and ends, right there.
Pokemon
not
Go
what?
on the beer bike.
Oh,
boom on the
Boom.
beer bike.
yeah.
I was gonna say that I'll join you guys next year. But
I
then you
think I
said you're
saw
doing all
you
three.
guys.
We're doing all
on
three,
that.
but you can join
Oh,
one
no.
if
Okay.
you want to join the
I saw
sprint, Cory.
pictures, not
and
actually
David.
saw you
I'll
guys,
jump in
but
on the
I
middle.
See those all
The
the
sprint
time.
is the shortest one.
Okay.
Oh, you want to jump in the middle one?
I'll
Yes,
jump
I
in
like
and do the
that.
middle one.
Yeah, that's the super. That's the one I ran today.
All right.
You guys get warmed up on the sprint. I'll jump into the super, do that with you guys, and be like, all right, peace. And then
Don't
you
want to
guys,
do the beast.
you guys go kill yourselves on the beast.
Madison, you seem like you're in shape. Like you're fit. Are you doing these runs and stuff too? Is that how
No.
you keep this figure?
No.
Are you going to join the rest of the VGB on this venture?
No.
What?
No.
Will you go cheer us on?
What?
Will
Yeah, you
go
can
and
cheer us on.
I'll be your cheerleader. Sure.
Okay. I was gonna put a label on it. I was just I want to put that out there. I was saying just-
Yeah, you can go out there and
Support.
just laugh at me. That's fine too.
Will you guys provide the uniform?
We're moving into dangerous territory,
Wait a minute.
folks.
You're going all in on
Yeah.
this one. Cheerleading outfit.
Well, there's been a lot going on in the world. So much to cover. We've had, we just left TwitchCon, so we had a full, comprehensive episode reviewing that one. So if you're listening to this, you want to go back and check out what happened at TwitchCon, go back and listen to the last episode. But I think this week, a majority is going to be spent talking. Oh, look at that! Whoa, baby!
Oh, what just happened?
I don't. Okay, I
get
do
so
know what happened.
excited every time.
Well, it's when the podcast gods acknowledge your existence. Like, how many other podcasts do you listen to where the podcast gods are directly involved? Not a lot. For some reason, they picked this podcast. That's why we're ranked number 14 out of 40 podcasts you must download. That's true. That's true. True. We just made a
I
list.
feel like he's making up some sort of like
No,
lore.
we
So
100%. No, we're 100%
No,
on the
he's-
list.
He's
No.
telling
And the
truth.
podcast gods do exist. It's documented.
Most of the time,
That's-
say don't
that's-
believe Cory, but he is
yeah.
speaking truth here.
The
so
the tricky part is these mixing truth and fiction. That's where the that's
it
where
always
the-
happens.
That's where the gray line
Usually
is.
it's all fiction, but
Yeah.
We're going to talk about, we got to please the gods by talking about what we've been playing. So we're going to go round robin, round the table, see what everyone's been playing. The podcast gods, if they're pleased, the show will go another episode. If they're not, they smite us as we sit. So Madison, you got a lot of weight on your shoulders. What's
the lead off.
going
gonna have
on?
to
What you playing?
Point because I am not playing anything different from since the last time the podcast
That's
gods have
fine.
asked.
Games change and stay fluid.
That's the last end of the bike.
That's fine.
They're gonna be pissed, Madison.
No, the podcast gods are very forgiving. They're very
They're gonna be
forgiving.
pissed.
I'm playing the same game podcast gods. I'm playing World of Warcraft.
Okay, that's good. What about, okay,
Cons-
It's still
Consistent.
it's still recent, like
Yeah.
the expansion, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
How far have you gotten? Have you changed anything? What's the difference
No.
between now
Oh
and
my
then?
goodness. Like one new piece of gear.
That's it?
One new piece of gear this entire time you've been playing it.
It sucks. No,
Man,
no.
man, I really
I've
wanna
made a
jump
new
out and play
couple
this
new
game.
characters. Yeah.
Okay, that's it. That's it.
I've been working my way through some mythics. I suck.
We
So-
don't know what that means. Is that like a storyline or what? What's
no,
what are mythics?
they're
It's a quest.
Mythic dungeons are you have to complete the dungeons in 30 minutes. It's like 4 bosses in 30 minutes. And there's Mythic 0, which gives you a keystone, and the keystone gives you unlocks Mythic Plus, which is 2 through 10. And each level is harder than the last. Like, they add more things, kind of like when Diablo gets harder. Like, they add new things to the bosses and the trash that make them just so much harder to take down and do so much more damage to you.
So it's kind of like Ready Player One. You have to solve one puzzle, and then you get the key to the next puzzle.
Kind of like that, but like it's not really a puzzle. It's just taking down the bosses
To
within.
get a key?
Yeah, you to,
Is it dropped
to,
every time? Or is it...
Well, it upgrades the key to the next level,
Okay,
and
okay.
the highest level is plus 10.
And then so you get the final key. What does it open?
Oh, you just get a really awesome piece of gear.
Oh,
At the
okay.
end
You
of the
have to-
week, if you can get higher than plus 2.
Oh, at the end of the week, you said?
Yeah, you have to at least
The
do a plus
weekly?
2. Yeah.
Oh, so it's what were the Destiny things called? The weekly ones?
Strikes? No?
Is it no?
Oh, were they raids or something?
No, there was raids, and then there was something else that every Tuesday it reset. Nightfall.
Oh, like the little
Maybe
bonus.
it's Nightfall.
So rebeat this mission again, but only
10
with
times
shotguns or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, what about BlizzCon? I hear they're bringing back Vanilla WoW, and people are excited. Are you going back?
Yeah, so they're calling it WoW Classic. I call it Vanilla WoW because that's like
That's what it is?
What it is. It's going back to like when WoW was first released, and just that first before Burning Crusade and everything else was released.
Is there any upgrades? Or as in terms of like visuals? Or is it legitimately came from...
Haven't really looked that much into it, to be honest. I think obviously it probably does have better graphics than it did when it released back in 2004. But it's gonna play like it did when it released in 2004.
So what's the advantage for, like, who is this marketed towards? Is this only for people on a nostalgia kick who just want to go back and relive it, or should like a new person start on
both?
This
Really, it's for both. It's for people who are on nostalgia kicks and for people who've never played WoW before and want to know what it's all about.
It seems less
from the
intimidating, right?
If someone knew...
Then
was
like getting into all of the new expansions.
If someone was new, which one would you want them to play?
Honestly, it's up to the personal choices. Like, because if you were to get into the new, like the current WoW, you can just use your level boost and it'll boost you up to 110, and then all you have to do, and it's easy to do, just get a level a day until you get and learn how to play the character. Though it is more for people who kind of know how to play an MMO to be able to do that with the level boost. They do kind of like run it through like give you a little like tutorial as you're learning to play that 110 level character. But I had a husband and wife friends of mine. I got them back into playing WoW, and the husband hasn't played since Burning Crusade and the wife never played. And they're having a really great time, and they're really looking forward to doing dungeons with me. So
I think there's a weird feeling about that because I was talking to Sergeant Squiggles, who hangs out with us in our chat. He's our dungeon master when we do Dungeons and Dragons, and I was like, dude, have you played Magic Arena yet? It's so fun. And then he was like, dude, you can't just talk to a recovering addict like that. He's so like when you sling a game that you know someone used to be addicted to and get them back into it, there's always a little bit of guilt that I did this to you. I'm the reason your cell phone payment was late because you spent all your money buying WoW shit. So think twice before you bring your friends back into it. But I was selfishly, because I just want more people to play with, so I was like, Squiggles, come on, man, get on here. And he was like, well, dude, it's like I'm a recovering addict from Magic. And I was like, well, so then you were going to come back and play eventually anyway.
Damn.
So you're like, just start now.
You're a backslide anyway. Just do it now.
I was like, everybody
goodness.
there's no way to beat an addiction. That
you
doesn't
do
happen.
not want to be friends with this guy if you have problems.
Yeah. He goes up to his alcoholic friend, hey, you want to take a shot? Come on.
Hey,
Come on,
You're going to do it anyway.
Yeah, you're gonna backslide anyway. But
quoting my dad never really ends up well for me, but he always did say rehab is for quitters.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
that's
stick with it
Rehab's a good thing.
Rehab's
Wow.
You want to
quitters.
quit some things.
if you're a quitter. And I'm not a quitter. David, what you been playing?
Red Dead.
All right.
Yeah,
So jealous.
Boy, you did it.
Oh,
Picked
I'm
up on
so
Friday.
jealous. Can I have that next?
Right.
You have- I went to go pick it up. First of all, I had a panic attack because I thought they were out, and like there's just like 5 left, and I finally found them. And I go to check out, and the girl that was checking, I was to say checking me out, but the one that was helping me buy the
She
game,
was like, "Sup, David?"
she goes, she's like, another person buying this game. Everybody is buying this game. She's like, why is everybody buying this? Like, what is so good about it? I know nothing about it. So I was like, really, honestly.
What section was she working in?
She was at the checkout.
Where
She
at?
was
The
checking Target.
main. Yeah.
Target?
Best Buy.
Best Buy.
Yeah.
And what do you think so far? Because you started streaming it. Did you start streaming through the tutorials, or did you run through and all that?
I did a Twitter poll. I was like, guys, what should I do? And they said they want to see the whole thing. I got one vote that said to do it after the tutorial, and I thought it was probably you that voted.
I did not vote. I didn't see it.
But everybody was like, yeah, just do the whole thing. So I was like, all right, we're doing the whole thing.
Do the whole thing.
Which was a lot longer than I thought, because I just saw the end of it for you. And
Yeah,
I didn't
no.
realize that you had been playing it for like an hour and a half.
No, what sucks about that whole intro part is like it's so necessary because there's just a lot of buttons. Like,
Yeah, there's
this
a lot.
game has
Yeah.
buttons. Every button on the controller has 3 purposes. You got to figure out how to use them. There's buttons in this game, all right?
What
Buttons.
game has buttons in it?
Not this
besides
many buttons.
And I have a story of why they needed to limit which button does what.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm
well,
not
like,
fully through the intro.
there's a lot that goes into it. But the only part that sucks is that like there's a stamina meter now that's pretty strict, and it's kind of realistic. So if there's snow, you can't just run through snow, right?
Yeah.
And the whole first part takes place in the snow, and a lot of it is just you holding forward on the joystick, walking through snow, listening to people talk.
Yeah.
Or riding on a horse.
In Red Dead?
Yeah.
Before the beginning.
You can make snow angels.
I threw it in.
You can?
You can.
Yeah.
Not in the
What?
tutorial.
What?
You gotta unlock that ability.
You have to unlock that ability. I threw it in cinematic
It's a
mode a couple times.
microtransaction. You got to pay $20 to get it.
So, speaking of there being too many buttons, I got through the tutorial, and I got to your first camp, where you're at, like up on in the trees.
Yeah.
And I started doing some of the quests, and I got the quest, grabbed my horse, took off. I'm going down the road, and I hear somebody calling for help, and so I'm like, all right, so let me jump off and try and help them.
Being the good man
Being
that
the
you
good,
are.
yeah.
Yeah.
I figured because you can get honor or whatever the opposite of honor is. So like
Infamy.
Dishonor.
is it dishonor?
I don't know.
Not infamy.
What
It
is
might
it?
be
I don't
infamy.
I
I don't know.
haven't gotten that far.
All right.
Anyway, so it's kind of like what you do in the world like causes you to have stuff.
Reputation.
Reputation.
Yeah.
So I hear somebody calling for help. So I find, and it's this woman whose horse passed out and she got stuck underneath the horse. So I'm like, all right, let me jump off, and I helped her, and she was like, thanking me, and I think she was bending over to check on the horse.
And you're checking her out.
No, I tried to pull the trigger to open up the talk menu. I did the trigger, boom, shot her dead. Oh shit! So I'm like,
David.
okay,
I
well,
don't know if that was by accident.
no, it was 100% on accident because I was like, well, shit, okay. And then it popped up like, if somebody sees a dead body, then it's gonna be reported. So I was like, shit, okay, I gotta hide the body. So I pick her up, I start walking through the bushes, and then all of a sudden I get this message that pops up.
Wait. The bushes?
Yeah, it was
That's
just,
the best you could come up with? You have an entire open world game and you're just going to dump the body in the bushes.
because there was bushes right there, and I had to
That's the
get out
best
of there.
way.
There's not a river?
No.
Tie some rocks to her?
He's
No,
not
we were-
experienced, so he's going with anything that's close by.
Yeah.
This is a
If
crime
it was
of
a black-
passion.
I haven't
stuffed into
been
the
murdering people for very long at this point.
Clearly.
So then all of a sudden I have her slung over my shoulder. I'm walking towards the bushes, and I see this thing pop up. Witness investigating. I was like, oh shit. So I throw her into the bush, and I turn around, and here's this guy walking up with a gun drawn on me, on his horse. And he's like, did you do this? And he gives me the option to defuse the situation. Situation was not diffused.
shot
He's
him.
like, I'm getting the sheriff. So he pulls around, and I was like, fuck, not you too. Boom. And I shoot him. The horse takes off, dragging the body. So I'm like, okay, That's just gonna have to be how it is. I go to start walking towards my horse, and it pops up again. Witness investigating, and I turn around. It's like, damn it!
You too?
I shot him.
How many bodies did you have to? How many lives did you claim in this one? Three?
Okay.
There was 3. There was the original accidental murder, and then there were the 2 witnesses. And then I jumped on my horse and I rode. I just rode into that sunset.
So David is having fun with Red Dead Redemption.
Well, I don't know if he's having fun because he didn't
It
intentionally
seems
do
stressful.
Pay
Yeah, it
attention.
is stressful on him.
And
Pay
it
attention
reminds me
to
of
the
a Billy
tutorial.
Bob Thornton movie.
Which one?
Oh man.
Just all of them?
Yeah.
Basically.
Bad Santa. Or whatever.
Reminds me of Bad Santa.
I also already had a bounty on me.
Okay. What you been playing, Marcus?
I've been playing. I just started Red Dead and then been playing Call of Duty. Unfortunately,
Hey, welcome to the
Hey.
family.
I know.
All right.
I broke down. I got it. And
Why?
I'm not- because all my friends are playing.
Peer pressure, man.
Peer pressure. It was peer pressure.
Hell
I
of a
broke
drug.
down. I cried and I bought the game.
So you're playing with your same crew that you play PubG with, right?
That's what
Yep.
happens when you're
It's
doing
the same
peer pressure,
crew.
man.
And they're trying to claim. We got 5 victories in one night.
Okay.
And they're trying to claim that these things are chicken dinners. And I told them, no, wait. This is like a cup of noodles.
Oh my god.
These wins. That's how gratifying it is.
So you're not feeling gratified because that's why they call it the chicken dinner. It's because it's like, that's a wholesome, chunky meal.
Yeah, wholesome chunky meal you got to feed the family with.
Yeah.
Even though it's virtual. But just on Call of Duty on Blackout, like it feels like a cup of noodle in comparison.
Why is it not satisfying to you? Like, what's wrong with the game to make it?
Everything.
Are you the only one in your group who's being a hater, or are you guys all doing the same?
No, I'm the hater.
You're the hater?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
is this a game you're going to be putting a lot more time? Is PUBG in fact dead?
No. It's
Okay,
not.
I'll
'Cause
keep asking you every week.
You're going to ask me every week and I'm going to say no.
You're going to be clinging on to this thing until they shut down the servers. This is going to be like Fable Legends all over again.
But I didn't play Fable, so I don't have that heartbreak. But I heard about it.
All right. So have you tried the other game modes yet, though? Where there's zombies and regular
I haven't
the multiplayer?
tried zombies. I'm waiting for the group I typically play zombies with. We're probably going to go through that and do all the secrets. And then also playing just the regular. Like, what's nice about it is Call of Duty kind of went back to its roots. Like, I like the general, like, team deathmatch, domination. Like, the regular game modes are good. I'm glad they got rid of all the jetpacks, lasers.
Yes.
Like, there's a lot of improvements. And, I mean, the game's fluid.
Yeah. It's a clean shooter. It's super fun.
I don't know about...
I really think that Activision Blizzard needs to acquire Capcom. Then they'll have that full chicken dinner.
Womp womp. Me, what have I been playing? I've been playing a lot. I was reflecting upon video games today, as I often do. I reflect. I stare out longingly out a window, and I just think about things.
Is everything in black and white?
Yes.
And you have like a glass of whiskey?
Mm-hmm.
Done.
Yep,
Okay.
all that.
Now pictures painted.
And I was like, damn, video games are in a really good place right now. Like, just a couple months ago, 6 months ago even, and for years it felt like before that, there was like one great game out there and others to bounce between that you could play for a little bit and then you want to move on to the next one. Like, there was highlights like your Last of Us's and things like that, but there's nothing like sustaining.
Yeah, nothing you really keep coming back playing.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Overwatch was probably what kind of set it off and roll it into everything else now.
Yeah, Overwatch is great, and like I wanted to play it every single night, but now I have this equal like part of me that wants to play all these different games because there's so many, and then we still have at least 2 more to come out this year.
Yep.
That's it's nice, but it's sad at the same time because honestly, like, I don't have time to play them all, and that's what's kind of a bummer because it's like, oh, I gotta play this, I gotta play that, but I love playing this, and where's the time?
So far for me, it's equal parts Magic Arena, which I'm actually officially dumping real money into.
Is it on PC or is it like mobile?
PC.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's all PC.
And you got to dump money into that one too?
Yeah.
No.
It's more
Do you get
reasonable.
starters?
Like $9 gets you like 6 packs or something.
Versus their other online version.
Yeah. No, the other online is like for full collectors, and that's not going anywhere. If you play Magic Online, like that's still going to exist and everything. But this one is a nice flashy version that has all the modern cards. You can build any deck you want, and it has daily challenges to unlock decks and things like that.
Do they do it the same way? I know on the other online version, if you got a full set, you could actually order that set.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know about that.
Like the actual cards.
That's kind of cool.
For no extra?
No, I think pretty sure it's actually.
No, it's
they're going to
extra.
charge for
Okay.
everything, man. They're going to nickel and dime you all the way through.
I'm just saying. In this one, what's cool is like as you're unlocking packs, each pack gets you like a token towards a gold of your choice, and they do the same thing with mythics.
So you get to choose. That's nice.
I opened 2 packs that had basically a pick whatever mythic you want card in it, and so you save those up. You can build them over time. And you just pick the cards you want
Out of the database?
Yeah, out of the database from whatever's like legal right now in the sets.
That's actually pretty nice.
I don't know what they're going to do with Legacy when they start falling off. I assume your cards aren't going to disappear.
Yeah.
But you won't be able to use them in ladder. A lot of Hearthstone players I've talked to who've thrown thousands into the game and have been top tier ladder all think the game's garbage right now. So This is the perfect time for Magic to get a foothold in the market, and they did a great job at TwitchCon. We talked about last week with a big booth in the middle. They had like a giant Karn liberated cosplayer, huge, walking around. They had everything.
I'm pretty sure they're crossing over with D&D too. I think they're having D&D characters enter the Magic.
Are they really?
Universe. I'm 99% sure. In fact, actually, can you hand me that deck right there, Marcus? Because I think this is no, it's not. Never mind. Forget my theory. I thought they was promoting the crossover, but no, I think I saw something because it was a Magic the Gathering like stage for a while, and then they switched to D&D, and I thought I read somewhere that they're crossing over.
It is the same company.
It is the same, yeah.
So I mean, hey,
Wizards
why
of
not?
the
Eventually.
Coast.
So
Probably.
We're in the age of the crossover. Everything's crossing over.
Everything has some sort of string theory in their universe these days.
Everything.
Everything.
They're trying. There's like connections that Pulp Fiction is tied with Kill Bill, which is tied in Django. Like they're all like.
Everybody's trying to connect everything with these random.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like even with
Random.
TV shows. My Name Is Earl takes place in the same universe as Raising Hope. Did you know that?
Well, just like apparently
Mind blown.
Roger Rabbit and Jessica Rabbit's kid.
Yeah.
You know what?
Space Jam.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I confirmed from what I hear.
String theory. Yeah.
Exactly.
You
from
heard it
what I
here
heard.
first.
So besides Magic, I've been taking streaming a lot more serious lately.
I saw that.
I'm pretty excited. I feel like I think I made the analogy last week. It was like church camp going to TwitchCon.
Yeah.
And when you come home, all you want to do is like
That's all you want to do.
praise
All you wanna do is
Jesus.
stream,
And so
stream,
right
stream.
now, I'm streaming right now,
Yeah.
and I think I got a couple days left to get that affiliate like actually earned. It'll feel really
Nice.
good.
So there's some crossover string theory right there. You can stop watching when this is over. You can later watch him stream.
No, completely
And they're
different.
in the same universe.
No,
Is it
different
it's
universes.
different-
Oh, they're different universes?
Same
Yeah.
actor, completely different universes.
So
Okay.
this is like
Okay.
They actually
okay.
hate each other.
All right, yeah. So this is like Flash on TV versus Flash in the DC
Okay.
universe.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't
Which
go into
one's
my
which?
other chat and start talking about shit from this podcast because I won't know what you're talking about. Doesn't yeah
It's a whole other person.
yeah
It's like you have dual personalities.
So
Exactly.
do you have a stream schedule?
no
No, you not
No.
that far yet.
no it's just make 7 days and try and get affiliate.
Gotcha. Okay.
Is your personal streaming name Sexy Pete?
Yeah, it is Sexy Pete.
That's
knew
the
it.
stage name.
No, it's What's Up Pizzas. So if you guys want to check it out, twitch.tv/What's Up Pizzas. And I go live on there. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch, doing my placements. I'm going to be streaming a lot more of that.
Magic.
Which we'll talk about for reasons. And then Magic is the new thing. I want to be streaming some Magic professionally.
Sounds like I'm going to have to download this app.
This what? Twitch app?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Magic.
Magic, please.
You know they say
Sounds like
that
trouble.
A lot of the treasures that the Little Mermaid got in her cove came from the shipwreck from Anna and Elsa's parents.
I
boats.
heard that.
Oh, my gosh.
I want
Everything's
to
connected.
compliment you on your Magic Gathering stream because that camera frame was dope.
Yeah, boy.
I was like, wow, that's really cool.
Came to me in a dream.
Did it?
Yeah. No, that's the thing I like about this streaming because it's like doing kind of what we did for VGB all over again, but different. Because like every week you learn something new. Before I could not get my frames correct. Like I was skipping frames so bad on Overwatch. And then the chat was like, "Oh no, try switching this setting," and bam, fixed it.
Nice.
And then now I'm experimenting with different the alerts.
Yeah.
And then now I'm gonna add like a little bar here. Maybe get a couple followers, give something away. Like I don't know. Maybe we give this thing a shot.
I like it.
Start this actual streaming thing. So that's been really fun, and that's about it. But mostly, I've been trying to figure out what's going on with BlizzCon.
BlizzCon's been crazy.
Then once you figure it out, you can come over and help me.
Webb's telling the news.
Emma is so much better at this than I am. She's just
tell me.
Let's talk about the biggest news that came out of BlizzCon. Well, I think probably the biggest news for us that came out of BlizzCon. Overwatch's new hero, Ashe.
They did a great job debating everybody. No one knew what was going to happen. They introduced Kaplan. First of all the public speakers for the BlizzCon keynote, like they kind of all go up there and have that typical like
E3.
Yeah, E3 thing. And then Kaplan goes on there and he's a fucking rock star and he's making jokes and stuff. Like he goes into a full like 5-minute stand-up bit and he's hilarious. And then he starts dropping little teasers about new characters and stuff. And then he's like, "All right, bitches, we're gonna play one of these new videos."
He said it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
And then he was like, one of them is gonna be your new character, basically.
Yeah.
And so they go in. It's a MCCree thing. This was the best looking one I've seen. Like when he
I think so.
cut the fork into that.
Oh my god, I wanted
slice
some apple pie.
Oh my god, I haven't felt that way about pie
Now I want
since.
pie.
I know.
Did you get pie?
I can't tell. You can find that on the other stream. But it was so good, and then they just kept dropping these awesome characters.
Oh yeah, every character that was in there was like up until a point was like, "Oh man, that'd be cool if that was that character." Or, "Oh, it'd be cool if it was that character."
Yeah.
And then the character popped up, and even still, they threw you for a curveball.
It's basically Femme MCCree.
It is Femme MCCree.
She's an outlaw, part of the Deadlock gang. It looks like their leader. Her name is Ashe.
Yeah.
And
but with an E.
I can just see the Ashe get-its that's about to come out of this.
Oh snap! Do
God.
it first.
I gotta do it
Else
first.
does.
All right. If any of the rival Overwatch League social media people are listening, don't do
Dibs.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. No. She looks really badass. I like how it looks like you could shoot her. So instead of having
You could shoot her?
pistol, yeah, you could shoot her.
You can't shoot her.
And instead of having pistol, she has just like a cut-off shotgun, and it looks like you just point it at the ground. You can launch yourself up.
Yeah, I
Which
saw
is
that.
pretty
That
cool.
looks pretty good.
Yeah, but
she has like a dynamite that she throws. Seems like her big damage, and then if you're like they basically straight up said she's a high skill level character.
yeah,
So this gives those people who are really good with MCCree or Widowmaker or Soldier, the hit scan players, another option. And those are the people who are really excited. The high skill cap players who know that they're going to just wreck with this character.
She just looks awesome. Plus
Yeah.
her ult is a robot.
Oh, one of the coolest. Yeah.
Comes out. She's like, "Bob, get over here!" And like he comes out and like his arms open up and he shoots like rockets. Like it's so cool.
Yeah. So basically, you're gonna have a 7th player on your side of the field.
Yeah.
Until he dies or goes away. Like there's a lot of the details I still don't know, but he's like a big dude, like about the size of Winston. And he enters the battlefield. So that was opening up other questions I saw online. So it was like, so can MCCree get a sextuple, or can he kill 7 people now with a Deadeye? Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Oh, does it count as an extra kill?
Yeah, that's what we're thinking.
That's a
Like,
good
so if
point.
you kill all those people, do you get like these massive 7-person kills now? So, and they make such great characters. Like Bob said, like 2 words, but you just loved him immediately. He has like, he's an Omnic.
He's not.
A big bruiser looking dude with a little tiny pork pie cap. I don't know, what do you call that?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, it's
The
a
bowler?
Yeah, a little bowler cap.
Yeah.
You know, and that became like a big thing. It was just so well done. And the character looks very beautiful. Of course, they have cosplays of it already. Not hard to find if you want to search up and see what she looks like and get the hype on her. But the tragedy here is that she did not get put on the PTR immediately.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that was going to happen. I heard Monday. Is that true?
I have no idea.
I would say Monday or Tuesday, maybe.
That's pretty fast.
It
is
looked
Monday.
playable. I mean,
I think before, like, I want to say with Sombra and stuff, they're like, oh, and by the way, she's available right now.
You know what?
You can
Oh,
jump.
that's true. Yeah, they're usually pretty good about that. So.
I actually think they might be coming out soon because our very own Emma Sky sent us a video earlier about her playing Ashe.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, because she's at BlizzCon right now.
I'm pretty sure that's how they spelled the name of the princess in Final Fantasy 12 as well.
ASHE.
It's also a popular League of Legends character. That's what a lot of people were saying, too.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
They're going to have the same name.
Yeah, that is. I mean, what would her counter be?
Winston's, like anything.
Probably.
Yes, anything divey.
Well, I guess, yeah.
So her
it's probably-
shotgun-
it's pretty squishy.
Yeah, I'm assuming she's squishy, and you have to have precision aim.
Yeah.
And she has like her secondary move or her alt fire, I think, is like a concussive type of blast. So you push people away, or you can use it as like a boost
to
jump.
boost yourself up. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the boost jump. And then her main's like a Winchester rifle or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just like, and like has the hand motion.
Yeah. I'm excited for the high level play, just to watch people be good at her, because I know it's probably not going to be in the cards for me.
No,
not at all. They introduced
fun.
another character that was interesting, named Echo.
Yeah, that was going to be like a future character. So this was like a real kind of, I'll give credit to Emma. She called it Eve from Wall-E. But like
cute.
A humanoid Eve.
Yeah.
Like she like unfolded her. It was definitely a robot, but not like an Omnic. It looked way different. And then the face was like a holograph.
She had some hips, too.
She had childbearing hips.
Yeah, I love watching Twitch chat because that's all the stupid shit that comes out of there.
Thick.
As soon as they show her, all you see is thick getting spammed. It's like, God damn it. Twitch chat, can we have one thing?
It's a robot.
Yeah, it's a robot, man.
They're
And,
You
gonna
know how you felt about
Kaplan.
Lola Bunny, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's...
No, that's don't talk
let's
about
bring
Lola.
that
Not
up.
on the same
That's
level?
different.
Not
That's
on the same
different.
level.
Kaplan straight up said like we want her to be in the game, but she's not ready yet. And so they announced 2 characters.
Yeah.
Because we know Echo's eventually coming.
Yeah, and then one interesting thing I did see come out, he was asked point blank, is this going to be Hero 30? And he said no. So if you're expecting Echo, she'll be around, but definitely not.
32?
Maybe 31 or 32 or something.
I
She's not going to be
see.
the next one.
I see her being a support.
Yeah.
She's 100% going to be a healer.
I think they need more supports.
Yeah.
This is good to
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else good? Oh, coming out of Overwatch. Oh, the Spectator. I actually put that to use.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That
my
actually,
God.
I did hear about that. That looks really cool.
It is, and it's like it's
That's
in
what-
beta and flawless.
That's what they
It's
needed.
amazing.
Yeah, I was able to. So World Cup happened today as well. If you guys are watching, keeping track of BlizzCon, one of the big things they do for Overwatch is the World Cup. It was so sad. America got beat. They got upset by a team they were really supposed to beat in Team UK, but they showed up. USA didn't. Pretty bummer. But I got to at least watch the match through the Spectator. Beautiful. You can choose the player you want to follow. You can go third person, fourth person, anywhere, stop it, rewind it, go back 20 seconds, slow it down halftime, speed it up 2 times. Clean.
Like, that's what the game really needed, because I did like watching some of them. Like, I watched some of the league matches, but I got kind of sick of it because I hate their angles. I hate who they're viewing. Like, that's not what I want to watch. Like, I want to watch something else, and just to have that, being able to have your own choice, like, makes it great.
What I think is going to be the biggest thing here, and I'm curious on what you guys think, but there's a reason they want you to watch their Twitch streams. It's because you hear their casters, you have to watch the commercials for, whatever they're slinging that week.
Totino's
pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls, man.
Yeah. So they have sponsors and things like that. And, banners, and the players, they're wearing their team jerseys and they're wearing whatever sponsor they have too.
Yeah.
And that's what you're paying for. Sponsors want to get seen.
Yeah.
All that to say, in the Spectator, you don't get any casters. You can't see the players. So how hard do they want to push people into this, and how are they going to still make their sponsors happy?
Well, best way they're going to make their sponsors happy is halftime or breaks, right? Like, in between games. Like
You can't use the observer at that point. They
Yeah. I
they
don't
boot
think
you
so.
out and they force you to watch.
I think so. That only makes sense and it's fair. What are you going to be visualizing? The empty battlefield? Like,
Yeah.
Is
I
that
mean,
how it is
that's
right
how
now?
it is now. You can go in there and watch what they're doing like during the countdown.
Yeah, during the countdown, but I mean like after a full game.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like
In between
after-
rounds or
Yeah,
something.
in between
Yeah.
rounds when usually they're chatting up, they usually show whoever the caster is for the night. Or
I think
I
they
think
should
those are
make it-
opportunities.
Yeah, I
So.
think they should make it to where countdown ends, or even like either as the countdown ends or just as it's starting. That's when you can start going into your own free for all spectator mode. But until then, you're locked on what the view that they want you to have,
Ruru2 says, nah, they only need to put a sponsor banner in the corner.
or that's
Too.
another option.
That's actually a good way too. Just putting it in a corner so it's always there.
Yeah. Okay.
What better exposure than for the whole match?
Yeah. I don't know. I think it could potentially disrupt a lot of things. I think that's what we'll see, like, be to keep your eye on after the beta ends and they start, especially in between now and February when season 2 starts. That'll be really interesting to watch. Maybe it's great and sponsors love it because more people are using it, but it's got to hurt their Twitch numbers, which is what they use to sell sponsors. So
Yeah, of course. I mean, like, it's hard to think of as the user, right? Like, I want the best experience. You know, we don't always think about, well, the league itself on how they make money. They need sponsorships to keep going. And, yeah, they obviously have to have their options. But I think ultimately the keep as live as possible, having that spectator mode is going to keep it going. Like, that's awesome. So
it made my job a hell of a lot easier because Smex, who is he's a tank player from Energy Contenders, he was on Team UK. You know, that was a weird experience for me too because I've done a lot of esports coverage and I've never had to do it where I'm controlling 2 accounts that are playing against each other in a way. So like,
that's right.
so you're trying to like obviously boost him. 'Cause
so like, you know, FSF Shock has 2 of their guys on the main roster playing Sinatraa and Moth, and then Energy has Smex on Team UK, and they're playing against each other. So I'm looking out for them interacting. You know, hopefully they don't teabag each other. You know, like hopefully, oh my god, let's keep this good. And then if one wins, I have to make a victory post on one and a losing post on the other, and like balance it. It was really fucking hard. But Smex crushed, did a great job. They ended up falling today to Korea, and then again in the bronze match they fell to Canada.
Ooh.
But Smex had a nasty 3K bomb.
Yeah.
And so the first thing I did in the Observer was I popped up OBS, started recording my screen like I was streaming or whatever.
Yeah.
And took all the different angles of this bomb, how he launched it up, made it like cinematic. I'd go through and see where the opponent's body fell.
Oh yeah.
Put the camera there. So slow-mo Reinhardt
That's pretty epic.
lands in front of the camera. Like the amount of options that the Overwatch League social media teams are going to be doing with the footage. Like how many times we would be like, man, we need to put together a Moth highlight, but like the camera's never on Moth because they always put the camera on the DPS players. Problem solved.
There you go.
You're gonna get a lot more videos and shots of people doing this. Like, it's a good thing.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
Super positive.
I think people are going to get better at the game who like actually like it's educational.
Well, you get to watch the player you want to play like the most. You know, you want to replicate, right? What do they do in these situations? How do they move? Like, what are they watching? Like, obviously you can hear them communicate, everything they're doing. Like, it's great learning experience to make you yourself as a better player, but then
that's why I started watching PvP players on WoW, the Twitch WoW. They're people from Method. Method is a pretty good one. Method Orange and Method Black. They do. They're doing the esports stuff at BlizzCon right now.
And you watch that stuff to learn, or it's fully educational purposes?
For the most part, yeah.
You were talking about
one dude in particular.
Okay.
One dude in particular is pretty hot,
she goes into my chat
that.
when I'm streaming talking about.
I don't want to talk about.
You don't want to talk about? Okay.
I don't want to talk about
not about that guy.
Yeah, because he probably listens to the show.
No, I don't know. I don't think he listens to the show.
Oh, I'm sure
We
he
don't.
does.
Yeah,
100%
I'm sure he does too.
Yeah, he does.
Corey's right.
Everybody listens to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How can you not listen to the
Did you
show?
hear the stats from him earlier?
Yeah.
We're the number 14 in the world.
On this
Yep.
list.
Sure.
On this
Depends
list.
on how big the world is,
Embellishment,
right?
Corey. Yep,
Yeah.
14th in the world.
14th in the world.
Why not?
Yep, 100%. Okay, what else we got outside of BlizzCon?
We want to go outside of BlizzCon.
Yeah,
All right.
sure.
All right. Let's talk about Nintendo Direct.
Hey!
Yeah.
Nintendo
So they had a
Direct.
whole Nintendo Direct that was basically all about Smash
Scamming
Bros.
my money?
Ultimate and scamming Marcus's money specifically.
All my money.
Mm-hmm.
My $20 a year down the hole.
No. See, they announced some cool shit.
Yeah, they
They
did.
did.
Got,
What am I going to get?
you're going to get, if you reserve Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, you can play as Piranha Plant.
Okay. Is that
What?
all?
Yeah.
I like that. Extra characters.
Wait, okay,
Some
so
I feel like Sakurai was fucking
Like
with us.
the plant that comes out of the tubes in
Yeah.
Mario.
That's the
Yep.
new Smash
Yeah.
character.
okay,
It
Corey,
actually doesn't move. It's
And
stationary.
Waluigi rolls over in his fucking grave. Like, this guy? Honestly, this guy?
I saw so many memes that were like when you're passed up by a
Oh.
plant, like, and then Cody from Vast, he was telling me he saw one that was it was Waluigi holding the piranha plant, and then it said like new Smash character, and then the next like frame is like zoomed in on the piranha plant.
What the hell?
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay,
Yes.
That's how you troll.
That's
Corey,
good.
That's how you troll everybody.
you're deep in FGC. In the Smash Bros community, what are the pros saying about this? Because I couldn't gauge whether people were like they thought it was cool or they thought it was the dumbest thing ever.
I think there was some...
I think-
they got themselves hyped up.
I think that
Okay.
the Wii Fit coach is a better option than the piranha.
She honestly is. Yeah, I think a lot of people were expecting Banjo. I know Nairo was really expecting that
Somebody
one.
else said Banjo. I was super stoked for that.
Yeah, and that would have blew the doors off.
And
So
it was
they
Piranha
announced Piranha Plant. They announced two other ones.
Incineroar.
Incineroar, which is a Pokemon.
You might as well have a Boo.
I would prefer Boo over Piranha Plant. Boo would do some sick shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
And then
right?
you can get the Boo. What is it? Boozette. Bowsette in there.
Yeah, you get the Boozette,
Boozette.
cosplayers.
Who was the other one? What was the last character? Why can't I remember?
I don't know, because those two were the ones that kind of stole the
But-
show, really.
With
Oh no,
Nintendo
it was
Direct.
Ken. It was Ken.
Oh, Ken. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why you
Echo
don't
Fighter
remember.
for Ryu.
But the only one you get from Nintendo Direct is Prawn Plant.
He's the one you get. Yeah, if you reserve the game. He's the
Uh,
first. He's basically the.
I guess I need to reserve
He's the
it
first
anyways.
DLC.
Oh no! If you buy the game in between like launch and a certain date, you'll unlock him for free.
Otherwise,
The
you have to
Piranha
just kinda,
Plant?
like, work
Yeah.
to unlock him. Yeah.
He looked okay. Like it was a total debate the way they did it. Like,
Yeah.
I think it really did shock people, take people by surprise.
I'm sure it did. It's Piranha Plant. What?
They
There's so
added-
many other characters they could have chosen from, and you chose the plant.
Yeah, like Shadow. There was a lot of people thinking like they'd announce Shadow to be Sonic's Echo Fighter or maybe something original, but I don't know. We try. It's not. They could have said anything at this direct, and the people who are going to buy it are going to buy it. I would have liked to have seen Banjo because that opens the door to Rare and
Yeah,
maybe something.
but
else.
don't you need Nintendo Direct anyways to play online, right?
I think so.
I think they made it a requirement.
They added a spectator, which people are pretty excited about, and like they dedicated a nice little chunk to saying how they're gonna really try and make online legitimate.
That's
Because right now it's such a joke and bad that like, people don't take online Smash serious whatsoever.
Yeah, you just gotta play local.
Yeah, you have to play local, but they're trying to say that they've committed. It's going to be fun to play online. It'll be legitimate, and there's a spectator, so you can actually watch other people play.
They also introduced Spirits system. Did you see any of this?
Explain it to me.
So basically, it replaces trophies. So it gives like power up attributes, and so you earn them in in battling in spirits mode, and they could be used to buff your character basically. So you can get a primary spirit, which have mostly stat increases, or support spirits.
Do they still use Amiibo?
They do.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. It's the support spirits imbue you with special skills or abilities. So it buffs your stats or give you more abilities. but it's instead of the trophy system, which I didn't play enough Smash.
I
to
could
really know the
totally
trophy
see
system.
Nintendo one day just being like, "Oh, amiibo aren't good for anything other than looking cute on your shelves now." And back
delete.
like
I don't think so. That's a cash grab for them.
it is a cash grab for them, but like they're not really developing a lot of stuff that utilize them.
They kept it alive for a while though. The Amiibo's
Yeah.
been around for a while, so
Yeah.
it's since DS, right? You can use them on the DS and then the Wii U, and then I guess it still works on the Switch.
Not DS,
Yeah.
3DS.
Oh, 3DS.
3DS came out before Amiibo did.
Because it also works because you can get an amiibo and sync it with your Switch and unlock something in Zelda.
Oh,
what?
nice.
Which Amiibo?
I think it's Zelda amiibo. But
I need to get one of those now.
Oh yeah, it's the Zelda amiibo because it unlocks the original Link. Like
I need to get one of
Attire.
those now.
They're sold out.
They're sold
Yeah,
out.
they're
David
sold
Of
out.
bought
course,
them all.
of course
You
they
can
are.
only get Waluigi amiibo.
But you
Of
can
course
pay
they are.
3 times the price from David.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I don't have money.
Uh,
I don't have money.
Well, you have time for a big bite?
Sure.
You can get Loot Crate on Amazon now.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Loot Crate's still around?
Loot Crate's still. That was the highlight of the story.
Still around?
Wow.
Get it on
Loot Crate?
Amazon.
People still do that?
Apparently.
I actually wore a shirt that I got from Loot Crate yesterday on my stream.
Cool story, Madison.
Yeah.
Really awesome. Which one?
Which
It
shirt?
was a Zelda shirt.
Which one?
It had Link on it in letters and words.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
In Elvish.
Words.
Okay. Yeah, you can get it on Amazon. I was when I first saw the headline, I was hoping that was going to be like a benefit of Amazon Prime. It's like, okay, cool, I'd do it for that.
No, okay, yeah.
But it's not. It's
Yeah.
like $25 a month. It's free shipping though.
Hey,
2-day shipping?
all right.
Yeah.
2-day shipping?
Oh,
Sure.
maybe.
Should be.
Good
All right.
question. But yeah.
2-day
Okay.
shipping?
I don't know. I thought that craze is left. Do you still do any of those subscription boxes for your?
Negative.
I thought you did like.
All of them.
I did Loot Crate, and then I did a men's grooming one.
Yeah.
He did the toilet one too.
Did you?
Yeah.
You did the toilet one?
The
Yeah.
toilet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So
The
did you-
Loot Crate one where you get like different toiletries.
I didn't know
Put
that
it
was a
in
thing.
your
bag.
Oh,
Toilet
yeah,
Loot
yeah,
Crate.
the men's grooming thing.
toilet crate.
Toilet
I thought
crate.
you meant things for your bathroom. I'll go, no. I didn't do one for...
Well, no, it was things for your bathroom, like a new plunger,
Yeah.
maybe a bidet came in your Loot Crate.
Ooh.
Wow,
Fancy,
that's
huh?
a really
yeah.
fancy
No,
one.
I did do that. Birchbox, and then I did Loot Crate for her.
I stopped getting Ipsy and I started getting vegan cuts.
Oh wait, what?
You
vegan?
vegan cut?
No, it's vegan cuts is it's got a couple of things. It's got like stuff for food, but it also has vegan makeup, which
Oh,
is like
all right.
because
Can you
I'm
eat it?
allergic to bee propolis extract, which is like anything that comes from bees. So I get vegan makeup because I know
Oh.
that they're not going to use any bee products. In it.
Oh, honey. You see what I did there?
No.
Thank you guys so much for watching the podcast. It's been a good one. I appreciate you guys for showing up on this Saturday. Thank you, Madison, for taking time away from your busy day.
So busy.
You showed up here. You did fantastic.
I didn't catch it. What did you do?
And all the people in the chat, thank you so much. Hack Ninja, Special Cases, Wine the Fox, 316, Ruru 2, Butter King Scone, It's Fleet. Man, there's tons of people in here. Thank you guys all so much. We're going to do the after show. If you guys listen to the podcast, you only get an hour of VGB. But if you want more than that, you can watch us live on twitch.tv/videogame_bang on Wednesday nights and Saturday nights. And you hang out with us. And then after the podcast, you can ask us whatever questions you want. And it's generally a pretty good time. And then if you're in the chat right now and this is your first time experiencing Video Game Bang, you can go ahead and go on your iPhone device, go to iTunes, and subscribe to the podcast. We have a podcast, Video Game Bang. You get updated twice a week. You can listen to hundreds of episodes in the repository and get caught up on all the gaming news from over the years. And that's good too, but you got to give us that subscription, give us that 5-star. The people who listen to the show have been doing it recently. Every week I check and see the positive comments, and it makes me super, super happy. David, what is your stream schedule looking like, sir?
Monday through Friday next week.
Every
day?
Every day.
Every
Red
goddamn
Every
day?
Every day.
Every day?
Oh, day.
Just
No,
for
no.
the
all
week,
day, every
right?
Huh?
Just for the week,
I'm
or
gonna
is that your stream schedule from now on?
Forever.
right now, that's my stream schedule from now on.
Okay,
what
because
time?
that's a little fucked. I'd be way too paranoid to do that.
Why?
Stream every day? Paranoid to stream every day?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it's every day until next weekend. Then he says,
Stream schedule is Friday.
Yeah.
What the hell was I thinking?
How many, what hours are you going live? Do you have that figured out yet?
I don't. It's gonna be in the evening, so probably like around 7 to 8 is what I'm shooting for.
All right, twitch.tv/webslinger1, and you can watch David stream, I'm assuming Red Dead and some Overwatch.
Red Dead, Overwatch, those are probably gonna be the two that are until the next Spider-Man DLC comes out.
All right, and then Marcus.
Voting is on Tuesday. That's right.
Marcus, what's up, man? What are you promoting? What do you got?
What am I
When are you
promoting?
streaming, man?
everything. No, I don't stream.
You should stream. It sounds like you're really good at these battle royale games. You could be
Well,
a
I'm
great
going to stream
streamer.
with you, Corey.
Yeah, you should stream.
Because I did get you that one
Stream with Cory.
one win on your account.
Yeah, I'm actually I got a 100% win rate on Fortnite, I think, because
No, it's not Fortnite.
what
it's
is it?
PUBG.
Whatever, same game.
It's definitely not.
They're both dead games.
They're both dead.
Madison,
Fortnite, unfortunately, is not.
I
wish.
You're gonna start streaming more, right?
I am trying to stream more. I mostly just stream World of Warcraft. Sorry, I'm playing with the mic. I mostly just stream World of Warcraft lately.
Okay.
I
that's
would
cool.
stream other games, like I've got games.
You got games?
I got games.
I've got games.
I got games. You know, gonna pull out your pocket. I got all these games.
I've got games.
What's why would you be afraid to stream every day? You said you're paranoid.
Oh yeah,
People
hell
are gonna
yeah! I'd
track
be-
you down?
Fuck yeah, I would be paranoid about that.
Oh,
Like,
there's tons of streamers out there who don't get tracked down.
well, okay, just think about it.
Think about it. Lay this
Streaming
on.
every day, you got all that equipment in your house,
Yeah.
and then you're like, oh, I'm going on a vacation. Bye, guys.
You can't live your life out of fear like that, though. Like, you can't just say, I'm not going to own things because they get stolen.
I'm surprised there aren't people
could.
already like casing streamers to hit them up for their equipment. Like,
VGB does not.
Yeah,
condone robbery
VGB.
of
That's
any kind.
the exact reason we don't tell people where the studio
Now you
is.
just gave everybody
no,
the idea.
I'm not
That's why-
condoning it. I'm just surprised that people. I'm just
Don't
surprised
do
it's
it
not
more
already
often
happening.
right now.
Anybody who's not a regular cast member
And
gets
that's
their
why
memory
I'm
wiped
fucking
at the end of the show.
paranoid.
That's the reason we don't tell Drew and the TARDIS where the studio is. Because we know he's just going to come steal stuff.
With his TARDIS.
Thank you so
Yes.
much for listening to the show. Please, please, please remember to go vote on Tuesday the 6th. It's your civic duty. Just do it. Even if you're like, I don't like politics. Well, you have to do it, man. Nobody
if you
likes.
can, do it.
Yeah.
Do it because you have to.
And then vote the party line. That's the only rule. That's
Well,
what you got to do.
I
I
was
think everybody
pissed.
needs to get the early ballot so they can just send them in. Instead of-
Yeah.
You get
that's what I'm
11 days to
doing.
do it
I'm
here in
mailing
Sac
mine
County,
in.
too.
What?
11 days to vote.
Really?
Yeah.
All
You get an
right.
extra 11 days to vote. At least in Sacramento, you do.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I got my early ballot and I sent that sucker in.
You
Pretty
gotta
much as
have.
first
You
I
want to
got it,
have
as soon
say
as I got
in
it.
what's going on in the world. And I the analogy that I kind of came to a realization I was going through the book is that it's a real life RPG. There's decisions that you get to make and have an influence on the world around you. It's the most in-depth RPG you could ever play. Your vote probably doesn't matter, but still,
Voting?
like, it's fun.
Yeah, it really doesn't. I watched a documentary on it. But no, still, go vote.
Yeah,
Still go vote.
go vote.
Go do it.
All
Go
right.
do this thing that doesn't matter.
For Madison, the real David Webb, my neighbor Marcus, my name is Cory, saying you've just been bad.